Jeff, anything else you want to talk about for game?
Did you play Driver San Francisco this weekend?
No, I did not play.
You did hook up your Virtual Boy.
I did set up my Virtual Boy. It sucks.
Yeah.
The Virtual Boy is fucking terrible.
What a horrible idea they had.
Wait, can you name 7 games for the Virtual Boy?
Okay.
Tennis.
Okay. All right.
It's for real. I've got 2.
Mario's Tennis.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
Teleroboxer. Red Alarm. Galactic Pinball. Vertical Force.
Wow.
Virtual Boy Wario Land.
Okay.
Really, that was the name?
Water World.
I don't know if you made half of those up.
Not a movie license game.
Yes, a movie license. Yes,
Really?
Ocean put out Water World on the Virtual Boy.
There were only like 25 titles total, right?
That sounds about right. I don't know. There could have been a bit more than that, but yeah,
in Japan or something.
Yeah.
I think there was a golf game.
There's V Tetris.
Hang on a minute. What do you mean you hooked up your Virtual Boy? It's not like you hook it up to anything.
Well, I mean, I hooked up the power cord to it and hooked up the visor to the stand, which has a horrible crack on it.
Did you have to plug that in?
And I had to plug it into a wall.
It also had batteries.
Did it have batteries?
Well, no, it would take batteries.
Like
the AC
AAs,
adapter was
right?
sold separately. So, yeah, it would take like 6 AAs. There's all this documentation in there from when I got it that says, like, fill out this form and we'll send you 6 free Duracells in the mail.
You should fill that out.
Yeah, I was thinking about
6
it.
free Duracells
Yeah.
are worth a lot more now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I set it up and cleaned it all off because it was a little dusty, but it was still in the box and everything. I bought it when they went down to $20.
Well, that's the right price.
And KB was just blowing them out.
Yeah.
Same way I bought my Gamecom.
I was there when you bought that game code.
Yeah.
That was a bad idea then.
What a stupid piece of junk that
Man.
thing turned out
Remember
to
the
be.
weird,
I
like-
bought the modem.
Yeah, remember the modem
terminal
attaching?
software for it, so I can call into BBS's
Hold
with
on.
it.
That was sitting on the coffee table at the old office.
No, that
for
was
a long
another
time.
That
game.
was another game.
That
That
someone
wasn't
else
mine. I don't know where that one came from.
Yeah.
I have a
came from the
question that
internet.
maybe Will might be suited to answer.
Oh, no.
Why are the graphics in the Virtual Boy red?
Probably red LEDs were cheap.
There's like a
back
I
then.
have an answer for you.
reason.
I have an answer for you.
Ryan Davis.
Color was said to have caused jumpy images in test.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't mean why was it not like multicolor. I mean, given that it had to be monochromatic, why did they pick red? But that
I think the red stuck,
Preserve your night
stuck
vision?
out the most.
I'll buy.
No, it was cost.
Yeah, I'll
Bright and cheap.
buy the answer that is
Yeah.
cheap.
It was cost.
I would also think that red is pretty low on the spectrum as far as wavelength goes, and like a blue would just burn your retinas
It's the
out.
lowest, right?
But remember, blue LEDs didn't exist until
Yeah.
like 10, 15 years
And even
ago.
when they came out, they were very
And
they were
now they're
expensive.
And the
everywhere.
internet says that it's because they were the cheapest.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, red was the first LED that was cheap.
Yeah, like all those
Low
games.
energy.
Like keep in mind, all those games came out in '95.
Yeah.
like for the most part, like that's
Really?
It's
Yeah.
kind of right there with like the release.
No
of the,
fucking
the
way.
PlayStation. Like all those games have 95 copyrights on them.
Virtual Boy?
Yeah.
Virtual Boy was out in 95.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
No,
Later? or-
no way I was in college.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
When did you think it came out? Earlier?
I thought it came out when I was in high school.
No.
Because I remember going to the hills to see the Virtual Boy.
I bought mine in '97, according to the warranty form on the side of it.
Okay.
I bought it in April of '97.
Wow.
So that was
So
when
it
they were.
It was
okay.
on sale.
That was
for
when
2
they were
years, or
punched
that was
out.
It was liquidating.
I mean,
Yeah, that
it
was when
only
they were.
lasted-
I bought it when they were liquidating it.
That thing lasted less than a year. That thing was done by 96, like early 96.
Did
It
that
was-
check out with KB?
Yeah, I think actually I went to a KB
That was
as
like
they were
closing?
Yeah,
Hey, we got a lot of Virtual Boys
right.
back here.
Yeah,
Oh, this is
it
the
was
thing
like
that
$20.
sunk us.
Games were $5, like same deal as the game.
Seems right. Were any of those games any good, or were they all just
Like
were they all
the
just
Mario
leveraging 3G?
game's like
3D?
kind of okay. Red Alarm is sort of Star Fox like. Teleroboxers basically Punch Out.
Is your vision still okay after using that thing for a while?
You know, it's the sort of thing like whenever I would pull away from it, there was a moment of just like, oh, where am I? Oh God. Like transporting myself out of the virtual world and back into the real world
Yeah,
was a bit of an
strain.
ordeal. Even at the end of just like the 10 minutes of me going, yep, this thing works.
Just
Ugh.
like the wizard.
Right. Exactly like the wizard. So yeah, those games are okay.
You should never mind. You should just put that thing in a box.
That's what I did. I put it back in its box. I took
Yeah.
because I had the games were separate, but I knew where those were, so I took those and I put the games in the box with it and said, "Cool, done."
Yeah, mission accomplished.
I
And
said
then-
that thing was shit. I don't even think that thing was okay. I think
What
that thing
thing?
was a piece of garbage.
What?
The Virtual Boy.
Yeah, it was fucking shit.
I think you're giving
when
it too
they-
much credit. To say
There
that
are some
thing's
games
okay.
that are kind of okay, but
They
it's
were, like-
fucking stupid.
They remind me of those like Tiger electronic handheld games.
Yeah,
of like,
there's
It's
Bring
beyond
it-
that.
bring
Like,
it in.
If you were if you were to actually play it now, you'd probably be kind of surprised, like
At how
like
advanced
there's
it
like
is?
speech and stereo sound, and like this
maybe.
kind of looks like a Super Nintendo game, but with no background.
So it's
That's not how. I just maybe
Like,
misremembered.
but a little bit better.
It's
you know.
better than just like Tiger Electronics stuff. It's
Way better than that.
well beyond.
yeah. I mean,
that.
they put a lot of money in it.
It's still hard to look
Yeah.
at, and you can't like really play it for more than 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, I remember going to CES, or maybe I guess
CES
It's probably
CES
it might have been
or
E3 at
yeah.
this point.
CES
but-
95 was where it
96.
was unveiled.
Yeah, so I was there for that.
Yeah.
And even then, it was like, well, Teleroboxer's kind of, I mean, it's Punch Out, and that's kind of cool. So, Ryan McDonald was very excited about a boxing game. But it was just, it seemed like a piece of shit. Even then, you were just like, I don't know why they would make this, but I guess it's like kind of okay. And, as I'm sitting here playing one and not having to pay for it as it's set up on all these kiosks, like, okay. But that was like kind of, that wasn't, I mean, the thing that was shown in that era of trade show that was like the real stinker, you were like, man, fuck this, was Sega VR, which never came out. It was the Genesis VR goggles.
Yeah.
And it was, it was like head tracking type of VR, if I remember correctly. And they had a few games with that thing set up, and I don't even remember anything about the games. It was like there's
Space
3
Harrier
games.
or something, right?
No,
that was for the Sega Master System with the 3D glasses,
yeah. And they were all, that thing was shit. That thing was fucking shit.
Did it release in Japan even?
No.
Wow.
They fucking killed it. It was terrible.
I remember seeing ads for that, but I never.
Yeah.
That was before I was in school or something. Still,
fucking horrible. And they had it like cordoned off. Like they had velvet ropes to the Sega VR area.
Yeah, well.
And I remember getting in there and like, okay, here, go nuts on these games. Like, okay, like, no, I'm good.
15 years of going to trade shows has taught me that 4 times out of 5, the thing behind the velvet rope probably just isn't very good.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, small wonder in retrospect that thing was so bad if like John Carmack himself
exactly,
is just
yeah.
now solving the problems with that
Yeah,
technology.
so it's crazy to think that like we're
They even
looping
tried back
onto
then.
that stuff. But yeah, like they tried to make a consumer device back then.
Right.
There's no fucking way. Just the whole thing was swimmy. Just the graphics were shit. Like it was fucking terrible.
The pitch for that is a copy of Snow Crash and Johnny Mnemonic.
Yes.
And then equal sign, and it's money, and there's a Sega Genesis
Basically,
thing.
yeah.
That's it.
And if you look at like Sega's marketing back then, they were into full-on attitude,
Yeah.
just like, bro, you need a Genesis. Yeah. Like it makes sense for them to have
Man, I want
goggles.
to buy a Genesis so bad.
After I said that,
I
you're
just
like,
never
gotta
wanted
get
anything
outta here.
more.
Like,
Fuck you guys. I'm going to go buy a Genesis. Where can I get one?
Shakan the Forever Man, motherfucker.
I remember when they said they were going to make a new Shakan the Forever Man, and
Yeah.
me and Dave Toyster went out on a quest to go find a copy of Shakan the Forever Man, and it was really hard to find.
Yeah.
And we finally found a store that had a copy. We bought it, and we went back to his house, and we put it in, and we realized that we hated Shakan the
fucking
Forever
terrible.
Man.
It's a bad game.
It's a terrible fucking
Yeah.
game.
It was like this day and a half of us being super excited about it. Yeah, man, Sega's bringing back Shakan the Forever Man. It's gonna be awesome. Let's go get it and play it again. And nope. Turns out that quest was for naught, and then they canceled the remake of Shakan.
I have a
the Forever
pin. I
Man.
still have a pin that they were giving out there that is the Sega VR pin. It's like a foam head with the goggles sitting on it, and under it says Sega VR.
92 to 95 VR. What's up? Like you can't.
Well, it was
You can't
hot.
escape
There was virtuality,
Yeah.
fucking Dactyl Nightmare or whatever.
You can't.
and
You
I
couldn't
don't-
escape it. It was a trend. It was where
Hell,
everyone.
Lawnmower Man.
A cyberpunk thriller.
Yeah.
Starring Dennis Hopper. It was a bad game, too.
Mock-up magazine cover with Dennis Hopper on it for Hell back when we were launching that fucking
It's Hell, a cyberpunk thriller. Thank you very
Yes,
much. It's
yeah,
not just
I'm
Hell.
sorry. Hell, that fucking thing.
Yeah. Dennis Hopper. Yeah, it was a heady time, man. You went to a LAN party, and the prize would be a set of 3D goggles that were like 200 lines of resolution per eye.
Yeah.
So they would make you blind in about, maybe 40, 50
Something like
seconds?
that, yeah.
You'd come out.
And everyone
Super
was drinking smart drinks. There's a lot of
Yeah.
ginkgo biloba going around.
That was when Balls was born.
Yeah. That was when Balls was born. That was when cyber hippies really ran
Yeah.
the fucking show.
Richard Stallman,
Yeah.
people paid attention to
Bunch
still.
of fucking assholes.
The Well. The Well,
Right, The Well
was
existed.
the internet.
You know, we used to
Doug
work
Rushkoff
like
was
a
showing
mile
up.
down from the well,
Oh, those fucking guys.
or at least the original site of the well.
They're like in digital foreclosure or something now, the Well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The dream is dead.
Oh, man.
I know.
Nards.
Well put.
I hear
But I bet Andy Eddy's Netcom archive full of game facts is still going strong.
Probably.
Who won that fucking fight? Yeah, there you go.
Probably.
So, Will, why does Norman Chan have a bullwhip